These are 10 dangerous biker gangs in USA. Bandidos. The Bandidos Motorcycle Club was founded by 36-year-old dockworker Donald Eugene Chambers on March 4, 1966, in San Leon, Texas. Chambers named the club in honor of the Mexican bandits who live by their own rules, and he recruited members from biker bars locally in Houston, as well as in Corpus Christi, Galveston, and San Antonio. The United States Department of Justice, the Criminal Intelligence Service Canada, Europol, and the Australian Federal Police consider the Bandidos to be a criminal organization. Law enforcement agencies in the United States also identify the Bandidos as one of the Big Four motorcycle gangs, along with the Hells Angels, the Outlaws, and the Pagans, and contend that the club is responsible for organized crime activity such as drug dealing, arms trafficking, prostitution, extortion, money laundering, and murder. Hells Angels. The Hells Angels Motorcycle Club is an international outlaw motorcycle club whose members typically ride Harley-Davidson motorcycles. In the United States and Canada, the Hells Angels originated on March 17, 1948, in Fontana, California, when several small motorcycle clubs agreed to merge. Otto Friedli, a World War II veteran, is credited with starting the club after breaking from the Pissed Off Bastards Motorcycle Club over a feud with a rival gang. According to an alternative theory, the Hells Angels were founded on November 15, 1951, in San Bernardino, by Dick White, a member of the Redlands Roadrunners. Mongols Motorcycle Club. The Mongols Motorcycle Club is considered a motorcycle gang by law enforcement and intelligence agencies in various countries internationally. Mongols members have a long history in the illegal drugs trade, especially methamphetamine, money laundering, robbery, extortion, firearms violations, murder, and assault, among other crimes. However, senior Mongols members as well as attorneys for the club deny that the group as a whole is a criminal enterprise and claim that the Mongols' bylaws prohibit criminals and drug users from being members. Pagans. Pagans Motorcycle Club, or simply the Pagans, is an outlaw motorcycle club formed by Lou Dobkin in 1957 in Prince George's County, Maryland, United States. The club rapidly expanded, and by 1959, the Pagans, originally clad in blue denim jackets and riding Triumphs, began to evolve along the lines of the stereotypical one-percenter motorcycle club. The group started out wearing denim jackets with embroidered insignia instead of the more standard three-piece patches utilized by most outlaw motorcycle clubs, OMC, and riding both American and British motorcycles, Harley-Davidsons, and Triumphs. On March 5, 1974, 17-year-old Amy Billig disappeared near her home in Coconut Grove, Florida. Billig's fate remained unknown for at least 24 years, until in 1998 Paul Branch, a former Pagans member, revealed in a deathbed confession that on the day of her disappearance she had been abducted, drugged, raped, and murdered. According to Branch, Billig's body was dumped in the surrounding Everglades, though it has never been found. Billig's case received national media attention, including features on Unsolved Mysteries and America's Most Wanted. Sons of Silence. The Sons of Silence Motorcycle Club is an international outlaw motorcycle club founded in Newitt, Colorado in the United States in 1966. The club has a membership of over 250, with 35 chapters based in 12 U.S. states and in Germany. The Sons of Silence are the sixth largest motorcycle club in the world, behind the Hells Angels, the Bandidos, the Outlaws, the Pagans, and the Mongols. The Sons of Silence are classified as an outlaw motorcycle gang by the United States Department of Justice and have traditionally been considered part of the Big Five biker gangs, along with the Bandidos, the Hells Angels, the Outlaws, and the Pagans. The club has since been surpassed in membership size by the Mongols. However, the Sons of Silence are involved in numerous criminal activities, including murder, assault, drug trafficking, intimidation, extortion, prostitution operations, money laundering, weapons trafficking, and motorcycle parts theft. The club is allied with the Hells Angels and the Iron Horsemen, and is a rival of the Outlaws. Warlocks. The Warlocks Motorcycle Club was formed in the area of southwest Philadelphia and the adjacent Delaware County in February 1967. The club's membership was bolstered by returning Vietnam veterans, and within 3 years of the Warlocks foundation, the club had established chapters throughout the Lehigh Valley and South Jersey. Beginning in the 1970s, the Warlocks, along with the Pagans, became one of the most dominant motorcycle clubs in the Delaware Valley. The Warlocks are involved in narcotics distribution, prostitution, kidnapping, burglary, the sale of stolen property, violent crime, and murder. The club became heavily involved in methamphetamine trafficking in the early 1980s, before also expanding its drug activities into cocaine distribution. The Warlocks are allied with the Hells Angels and the Pagans motorcycle gangs, and have associated in criminal activities with the Philadelphia crime family. Rival gangs include the Breed and the Florida Warlocks. The Warlocks in New Jersey have had criminal associations with the Philadelphia crime family involving strong-arm tactics for labor unions. The club was linked to the Mafia-connected Roofers Union, Local 30 in Atlantic City. Black Pistons. The Brotherhood Club in Birmingham then became Black Pistons' first branch in the United Kingdom on February 17, 2003. The club subsequently expanded throughout the US, Canada, Europe, and Asia. According to law enforcement, the Outlaws used the Black Pistons to conduct criminal activities, especially for the transportation and distribution of drugs, on their behalf in order to insulate members of the larger club from incrimination. The Black Pistons also engage in assault, extortion, fraud, intimidation, and theft. Outlaws. The Outlaws Motorcycle Club, incorporated as the American Outlaws Association, founded in McCook, Illinois in 1935. The Outlaws MC is the oldest outlaw biker club in the world, with 275 chapters located in 23 countries and a membership of over 3,000. The club is also the third largest in the world, behind the Hells Angels and the Bandidos. The club is designated an organized crime syndicate by numerous law enforcement and international intelligence agencies, including the United States Department of Justice, the Criminal Intelligence Service Canada, and Europol. The Outlaws are classified by various law enforcement agencies in the United States as one of the Big Four motorcycle gangs, along with the Bandidos, the Hells Angels, and the Pagans. Vagos Motorcycle Club. The Vagos Motorcycle Club, also known as the Green Nation, is a one-percenter motorcycle club formed in 1964 in San Bernardino, California. The club's insignia is Loki, the Norse god of mischief, riding a motorcycle. Members typically wear green. The Vagos have approximately 4,000 members among 200 chapters located in the states of Arizona, California, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Nevada, Oregon, Utah, and Missouri, as well as chapters throughout Europe and 10 chapters located in Mexico, Baja California, Jalisco, and Mexico City. Vagos in Ontario, Canada were reported to have patched over to Outlaws Motorcycle Club, American Outlaws Association, in 2015 before AOA disbanded in 2018. 200 members are in Inland Empire, where the club was started in the late 1960s. Highwaymen. The Highwaymen Motorcycle Club is a one-percenter outlaw motorcycle club. The club was formed in Detroit, Michigan in 1954. The club has undergone a number of large-scale police and FBI investigations, most notably in 1973, 1987, and 2007. In the early 1970s, several members were convicted of bombings and raids of the homes and the clubhouses of rival motorcycle clubs. The club is the largest in the Detroit area, with over 400 members. If you want to stay informed and inspired, subscribe to our channel.